Andrew, of course, has denied all charges against him. He's now asking for a jury trial to contest the civil sexual assault case brought by Virginia Giuffre.
Well, as we know, he has consistently and strongly denied all the allegations, and we're going to discuss all of this now with the former royal correspondent for The Sun, Charles Rae.
Good morning.
Morning, Charles. What do you make of all of this? It's a bit of a shocker to hear him coming out all guns blazing.
Well, no, it's not really a shocker. I mean, he had to come out and say something. I mean, this is his first official denial of these dreadful allegations. And it's I had to have a little bit of a giggle last night where he was demanding, a jury trial. Well, it's going to be a jury trial in any case. That's already been set down. There's already going to be a selection of 12 men and women who will hear this case later this year. And it's interesting that he has made various denials, like he's not a close friend of Ghislaine Maxwell. He's hasn't got enough information about that photograph you're just showing, where he's clearly got his arm around Virginia Giuffre, saying he hasn't got enough evidence to admit or deny the existence of that photograph, and various other things he's talking about, including. He wasn't a frequent visitor to Jeffrey Epstein, the dead paedophile's home. It's his official stand, to be perfectly honest.
I suppose it's how you define frequent, isn't it? It's not.
Yes.
It's not even. It's like Boris Johnson talking about this. I was only there for 10 minutes. Well, you might as well have stayed an hour. Really, you were there. That's the main thing.
Let's not forget, Eamon, that he went to New York to end the friendship with Jeffrey Epstein because of his conviction, and stayed there for 5 days. That's undeniable.
Yeah. It's interesting. Listen, the man says, I'm innocent. None of these charges are true. But you can see how this is being spun. It was very, very interesting listening to you, Charles, saying, look, this was going to happen. The jury was there. He's not being brave about this. He's not demanding anything. He was driving up against a brick wall and it was about to hit him, so he might as well say it was there. Is there anything involved here? I would look and I'd say, right, if this man is to appear in court, it would be, he mightn't have any other choice, but is it a high-risk strategy? Does he not have any other choice? Because we just all have to look at the Newsnight interview and we think you appearing, being grilled, cross-examined, not a good idea.
No, it's a very, very high-risk strategy, but to be perfectly honest, he's in between a rock and a hard place. I mean, there is no compunction on a British subject to physically appear in an American court. And if he does appear, I'm pretty sure it's going to be done via video link. But of course, despite all this posturing by both sides, the plaintiff and the defence, you've got the situation where this case could end up being settled out of court, as 97% of civil actions are settled in America. So none of it is any good. At the end of the day, whatever the result is, it's not going to look well for Prince Andrew, even if he's cleared of all these horrible allegations.